Tonight's bedtime story is Avocado Baby by John Burningham. Have you read this one before?
No.
Okay. Mr. and Mrs. Hargreaves and their two children were not very strong. Mrs. Hargreaves was expecting another baby, and they all hoped it would not be as weak as they were. The new baby was born and all the family were very pleased. Mr. and Mrs. Hargreaves brought the baby home, and it grew, but as they feared, it did not grow strong. Mrs. Hargreaves found feeding the baby very difficult. It didn't like food, and it didn't want to eat much.
Why?
I don't know. Not very happy, does he?
No.
Whatever can I do? Wailed Mrs. Hargreaves. The baby doesn't like eating anything I make for it. It looks so weak. Why don't you give it that avocado pear? Said the children. Oh, how's Mummy feeling? Why do you think?
Because she wants to love her baby, but you can't take care of it so well.
Because he won't eat?
Yeah.
Oh, she wants him to be better. Do you think I'll like the avocado pear? No. Oh dear. In the fruit bowl on the table there was an avocado pear. Nobody knew how it got there, because the Hargreaves never bought avocados. Mrs. Hargreaves cut the pear in half, mashed it up and gave it to the baby, who ate it all. From that day on, an amazing thing happened. The baby became very strong.
Yeah.
It was getting so strong it could break out from the straps on its high chair, pull the other children uphill in a cart, wrench the side off its cot, and each day Mrs. Hargreaves gave the baby an avocado pear. One night a burglar got into the house. The baby woke up and, hearing the burglar moving about downstairs, leapt out of its cot.
Why?
Why do you think? What's he going to do?
Do everything he likes.
What do you think the baby's going to do?
Sweep him up and smash him. and lift him up and put him in the bin.
But it's just a baby.
But he's so strong.
Oh, good point. The baby picked up a broom and chased the burglar. The burglar was so frightened of being chased by the baby that he dropped his bag and ran out of the house. The next day, Mr. Hargreaves put up a notice on the gate. That should keep the burglars away, he said. Beware of the baby. The baby would help carry the shopping, move the furniture, and push the car when it wouldn't start. One day, two bullies were waiting for the children in the park. What do we think of bullies?
People always be better than others.
People who always want.
Be better than others.
Can't see if I do that.
People always be
The
better
bullies,
than others.
the bullies started to be very nasty to the children. The baby didn't like that and jumped out of its pushchair. Picked up the bullies and... what's he going to do?
Lift them up.
And do what with them?
Throw them over the wall.
Threw them into the pond. The baby gets stronger every day, and of course, it is still eating avocado pears.